Edward. Like a scene from an enchantment the panorama unfolded. The afternoon sun gilded sails and masts, transformed simple sprays of water into rainbows, made ordinary men heroes. Boats rowed by one man or many glided over the water. One and two-masted skiffs plied their way from ship to shore, from shore to ship, from ship to ship. They ferried men and supplies to the great ships, ships of the service, ships of the line. Man-o'-wars at rest until such a time as war summoned them, until such a time as war summoned him. Pennants rose and fell in the wind. Other ships lay at anchor also. Ships painted blue and red or black with ochre stripes swayed gently at their moorings. Ships flying the flag of St. George and St. Andrew. Ships flying foreign flags. From his command point on the roof, Edward reached out his hand to grasp them all. The ships, oh, the ships! He had to get to them. Old Remillieswig was plotting something to do with the ship, a way to get rid of him. Edward stiffened. Never would he cooperate. A large sail billowed free in the wind. The ships. Did it really matter how he went to sea, as long as he did? Jemmy. He slipped into a place somewhere between sleep and waking. The quiet was unnerving, as if he were suddenly isolated. Then came the mist, swirling, swirling. There were people inside the fog, their forms indistinct. They shattered the silence, shouting, jeering at someone ahead. Someone Jemmy knew but couldn't see. So familiar, so like... Then the mist closed and all was lost. He woke trembling. Around him everything was just the same. It was just a dream, Jemmy reasoned, a bad one brought on by the heat. But he no longer felt hot. He shivered. Gran had claimed dreams had meanings. She said the ability to see the future through dreams ran in their family. Jemmy had thought it just the foolishness of the old, until she foretold her own death. She'd told him before she died he'd know if the gift would come to him. Jemmy had liked her despite her craziness. It was that woman's fault, the one with the red headscarf, wanting to tell his fortune, he desperately tried to reassure himself. Dreams meant nothing. Nothing! But he'd left Dad. He'd done it to spite him, no matter arranging to send him money. What he'd done wasn't right. Then it came to him, clearer, much clearer than in the dream. Dad was the one the people jeered. Something was wrong. Or would be. Jemmy shivered uncontrollably. Despite what he told himself, he knew the gift had come to him. Louis. The sun turned the Seine into a river of diamonds. One day he'd fight for the people's right like a Roman tribune of old, as an advocate. An advocate. His classes. He'd better invent an excuse or two for his lecturer. If he went to his lecture, that is. Under the new order, a white uniformed officer on horseback pushed through the crowd. Sacré Aristo! France needed citizen officers, not just common soldiers. An army of citizens like Republican Rome. He and Bertrand would give Dessen 2 manuscripts tomorrow. The first Bertrand's, the second his. A tract demanding the army be led by citizens. En route to the Faubourg Saint-Marcel, Louis envisioned one such officer. Someone who looked just like him.